Hello Hello。Hello Hello。
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the All-Stars. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now and getting to start. Brandon Sproat. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man. Not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters. And a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Freddie Freeman, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
First pitch, 7-10.
Fly ball center field. Puts it away for the out. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. It features a great veteran presence, Mookie Betts.
Simply put, Boog, I mean, one of the elite players in the game, arguably the best player in the game, just an absolute unbelievable talent. Always so much fun to watch him go out there and do his thing. Sit back and enjoy the show, and hopefully he's able to do something special in this one.
Mookie Betts, batting with one down, takes a strike. The shortstop takes the ball.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of.
2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's 2 down.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And he grounds one to the right side. Slings to first, and that'll do it. Dodgers down in order. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here with my pal Singy. And starting in this one, Big Tyler Glasnow. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Strike two.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
So up next, Sung-Chae Cheng, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Glasnow ready and deals. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss. Gonna count 1 and 2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out. And the runner stays where he is.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Now a chance for how you lead. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And a foul ball. On a line out towards center. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. So now the DH spot, Lynn.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Lynn with a homer in his last game. Two outs. Swing and a pop-up. Torres snags it, and that ends the inning. 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors, no one left. We go on to inning number 2. New inning getting started, and here's the veteran outfielder, Kyle Tucker. Sproat back to work. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. Next offering is in for a strike. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power, but the strikeout rate is under 20%. Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up. Cheng. Hauls it in for the out. Muncy digs in. Muncy went deep in his most recent game.
0-1.
Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Missed with a changeup. Ball one. Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. That's a strike. 2-1 now. Fought off foul.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Swing and a ball popped up. In position. Makes the catch. And that is that. Dodgers go down. Bottom of the second. Now it's the rookie first baseman, number 39. Right side. Torres over to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. Kevin Parada will hit next.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
Line drive caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Sung. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1's the count.
Strike two.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Swing and a miss. Glass now with the strikeout. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. And that is downstairs. And that is ball one. And a foul ball. In the air, center field. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting 8, center fielder, Cedric
So
Mullins.
digging in, Cedric Mullins. That one fouled off. Mullins goes 5 feet 9 inches, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
Right through there for a strike. Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
One down, base is empty. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Foul ball still 0-2. That one the other way, and foul ball. Drilled out towards left center field. Reaching back towards the wall. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Dalton rushing. Just missed.
1-0.
And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And he swings over the top there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. On the ground. And it goes just foul. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter. Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Next to hit, John. This one popped up. 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
So 2 down now, and here is Chen. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And it's fouled away. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs. And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Queens, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Freddie Freeman. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. And we're level. It's 1-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Mookie now. That one
Count
missed.
1-0.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. In there at the knees.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Line drive. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, this is a big-time matchup right now, and stop what you're doing, folks. Watch this, because you have two of the game's best going, a Cy Young candidate and an MVP candidate. Look out.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
This guy's sink has so much drop angle. It's almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
1 ball, 2
Betts
strikes.
at second with nobody out. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Tucker, who's been an all-star and a gold glover. And the 0-2. That one ripped. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Max Muncy.
And now it's Max Muncy. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Spro checks the runner, and Betts dives back. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Ball 1 there. Throws across the diamond. They limit the damage here. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. It's 0-1.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Here's the 0-2. And there's the ball.
2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at-bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so Just makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, How You Lee. Bounce to the right side. Freeman steps on the bag. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Next is the designated hitter, Lynn. Flied out his first time. Fastball is outside. Swing and a ground ball. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and he's out at first. Next is the speedy first baseman. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
One, 2 now. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 5th inning coming up. Tied at 1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Sproat back to work. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The pitch. And that one is downstairs. 1-2 to count.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He makes the grab, and there's one away.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Fastball for a strike.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
To third, and that's a foul ball. In the air, right field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Mullins now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Oh, 1 now. Just missed. Next offering is downstairs.
Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the fifth. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
That's ball four. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you...
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that one is out of here. Just like that, they move in front. It's 3-1. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Towards first, and that one handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here is Kevin Parada.
So here's an interesting note on Glasnow. He's been known to look at photos of people he doesn't like before it starts. It's a way for him to kind of get angry, and then he carries that anger out to the mound to help him pitch. It sounds like a good strategy to me, but I wonder who he's looking at.
That missed by a lot. It's a ball and two strikes.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Oh. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
And now the right fielder, Sung. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a man aboard now with one away. Now the left fielder, Chen, struck out swinging his first time. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The next offering misses, and the count is 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. So up next, John. First time up was a pop out. Next offering popped in the air, right field, and makes the grab. And that is that. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Ground ball up the middle. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. Check swing, called strike.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before.
Now batting right fielder Kyle Tucker.
Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. 0 for 2 in this one. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. His 19th home run of the year, and they add a run. It's 4-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
Two outs, nobody on. Here comes Max Muncy. Muncy, multi-time All-Star, 35 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. And that one missing low. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Inside, just missed. Fouled off left side. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 4-1. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the center fielder, Chen. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Fouled off. He was late. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Stays alive. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. that one hammered. That's back. Into the bullpen and gone. Home run number 20 on the year, and they inch closer. It's 4-2.
Great pitchers are able to tease the outside part of the zone with the breaking ball. That means that it looks like it's going to be a strike, but finishes off the plate. Well, that one finished on the outer half, but caught just too much of the plate and hit for a home run.
Now the number 2 hitter, Sung-Chae Cheng. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. 0-1.
Well, these players need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. And the next pitch is way outside. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Now here is how you lead. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Rushing down to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Lynn getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Rushing, collects, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Citi Field, top of inning number 7. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Fouled off down the right side. Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, second baseman,
Gleyber Torres up to hit. Right through there for a strike. Hernandez aboard here at first with nobody out. Struck him out swinging. And the runner holds. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. And He leaves the yard to right, and they add to their lead. It's 6-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One down. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Dalton Rushing. He's already homered here in this one. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. On the mound now, Chen.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
And there's the strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And that's downstairs. Now 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Line drive and a base hit.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Man at first, 1 away.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt, but kept close. He swings and fouls one off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 runs across in the inning. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Next offering misses down and away.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Here's Mookie now. 1 for 3. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll circle the bases. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-2. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So 2 down. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Off the mark there. 1-0. And that one ripped to left, and a base hit right there, and that keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together for him. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift onto the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
2 outs, runner at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Tucker.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Inning over. Although plenty of damage done. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 8-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. Digging in. Number 39. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Reaching for it and brings it in. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And now Kevin Parada. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Alex Vesia looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Baraki getting loose as well. Swing and a miss at 1 above the zone.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Throw off line, he's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Well, fortunately, they've got a big lead on the scoreboard, so that error shouldn't hurt too much. But you have to be careful about losing concentration in a game like this. It can be an easy trap to fall into.
One gone, runner at first. Now it's the right fielder, Sung. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. There's a ball. Throw to second. Ow! 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. Two down, nobody on. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Chen back to work. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. Off the batter's eye and gone. All muscle to center field. It's 9-2.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. Got to keep shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it, carried out nicely.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
There's a swing and a drive. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
1-1.
That's a little bit low. 1 out, bases empty. Up the middle. Gets it to first. And Gleyber Torres retired.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
2 outs, bases empty. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Cedric Mullins. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. That funky Muncy with the homer for LA. And it's now a 9-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Alex Vesia.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Chen at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Foul ball there. That's off the mark. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Muncy makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. John now at the plate. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Pinch hitter coming on. Chang looking to start something with 1 gone.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Swings through that one.
0-2 is the count.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
2 down, bases empty. Chen the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Rushing, gathers, throws to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Back here in Queens, all set for the start of the inning. Next to the dish is Freddie. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
1-1.
And the sweeper is off the plate. Next offering is in for a strike. And it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Mookie Betts now. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Now, Shohei Ohtani. Back up the middle and a base hit. Here comes Freddie around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and it's an 8-run lead.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. That one hammered center field. That's back there. And that one's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 13-2. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Chen is done, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break.
Now pitching.
A new pitcher in the game, Lynn.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Max Muncy at the dish. There's a strike. Lynn is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Hernandez, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. Swing and a foul straight back.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Gleyber Torres. Right through there for a strike.
They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
And that chops in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one ripped left field. That's back there. And that one is out of here. Second home run of the inning for them. And they tack one on the board. It's 14-2.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. That one catches the zone. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning. Here at the top of the 9th. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's the 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Sung-Chae Cheng. That one out to right. Tucker makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
How You Lee will hit next. That one almost got him. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Yu Chang.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. Swinging a drive, deep right field. That one back. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So it's their last chance in this one. Next to hit, Lin. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Lin trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Chop to the right side. Freeman steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
14-2 at the end of this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.